1509 he becomes the Dean of Lincoln, and then in 1510 he is made the Registrar for the Order of the Garter, and these positions keep being awarded to him over the next few years, so he gets more and more responsibility. Now around this time, Henry's councillors start to sort of grumble and notice that Wolsey is becoming more like the king's chief minister, and he's starting to position himself in between Henry and his councillors, so you almost have to go through Wolsey at this point to get to the king. In 1513 he's made the Dean of York, and in 1514 he's made the Archbishop of York, so a really high position he's been put in now in terms of the church. But it's in 1515 that he really gets recognition. He is made a cardinal by Pope Leo X. Now only the Pope has the power to create a cardinal, so he's already really been given one of the highest jobs possible by Henry VIII, but then the Pope has made him a cardinal in 1515. This is a huge moment for Wolsey. So as part of being made a cardinal, the Pope arranges for him to be sent the red hat. However, it takes 3 years for this hat to eventually arrive. When this hat arrives, Wolsey actually arranges for it to have its own procession through London in its own carriage. So he's been waiting for that hat for a long time, and it's very special to him when it comes. Also in 1515, this is when we first see him start to lease Hampton Court. A lot of work on that, and then obviously eventually Henry nicks it off him. Even though he's got a seat in Lords, he doesn't have any official power in Parliament yet. Although in 1515 Henry actually writes to the Pope. He writes to Pope Leo regarding some matter, saying that basically Wolsey speaks for me. You can take Wolsey's words as if they were from my own lips. 1515, huge year for Wolsey. So just to show you a little bit of his rise from relatively humble beginnings, really, he's moved quite quickly and quite strategically. So he's a very clever man, very ambitious, and but you can see why people weren't so keen, the way he placed himself right at the king's side. So that's where Wolsey stands. That's obviously not his whole life, but that's where Wolsey stands in 1515. Okay, I will see you tomorrow for 1516, when I think there may be a new baby around. See you then.